What is packing, everybody? On this episode, we talk about Nancy Pelosi. We talk about live golf. We touch on Tiki Day and Jersey. Sell it all to Saudi Arabia if it was up to me. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know, I'm going to Italy. Enjoy the episode. And as always, like, follow, and subscribe. We're back. We had a wild week. Bryce, how was your week?
Depraved.
How was AC?
Yeah, it was a wild time.
It was a wild time.
Yeah, me and the boys went out to AC, threw down, celebration style.
Good.
Yeah, man, we had a good time.
What'd you hit in AC?
We went to Harrah's.
Yeah.
And Bally's.
Oh.
And we were out there feeling like the Jackson 5, you know what I'm saying?
The Harrah's, still shithole green fucking carpet on the ground?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. Pool party's nice, though.
Yeah, we went to the Borgata, grabbed a cabana.
Class.
Now, you were out in the same area, right?
I was south of it, dude. I was sitting in 5.5 hours of traffic on the Garden State Friday afternoon trying to make it to a wedding, which was beautiful. It was a beautiful wedding. Now, listen, I talk shit about Jersey, which it's a shithole. The wedding was beautiful. Even for Jersey, it was a beautiful wedding. Was there with family, friends, everybody. I got way too drunk and way too stoned all at the same time. I was passed out, blacked out by like 12:30 because I'm old now. I can't hang with the youth.
No, you're not. Come on.
Dude, they're saying there's a bikini bar up the beach. Let's go to the bikini bar up the beach. I said, absolutely not. The only thing up I'm going is upstairs to bed. That is it.
That's
okay?
That's a shame.
It's not. I've done it. I've been there, done it, got the tattoos and the scars to prove it. I don't need to prove anything. I go to sleep stoned out of my mind, like, where am I type of thing. I wake up in the morning, I see the little microwave and a toaster oven in a hotel room, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is Jersey. Welcome to Jersey. I got a kitchenette in a 2-bedroom, 2 queen beds in the room, $1,600. 2 nights, $800 a pop. I was there for 3 hours. The microwave in the room was worth it. Definitely worth it.
It was worth it?
7 a.m., I'm up, okay? I look at the microwave, tapped it, gave it a little fist bump, and I was like, keep it real, buddy. Keep on keeping on. You're the reason why people are coming back. You're fitting families of 7 in one hotel room, okay? I'm walking down the hallway dressed to the nines. Did you see my getup? I had the hat. Not this hat, but a hat. This is a good hat.
That is a good hat.
Howdy. This is a good hat. I'm taking this one to Italy with me.
What do you think they'll say to you when you get there?
I'm an American cowboy. That's what they're going to say. They don't know shit. They're fucking Italian. All they know is fucking pasta and like paisans and like, oily anal sex. That's what they do.
Olive oil.
Olive oil. They just fucking olive oil up. Hey, paisan, oh, baby, come here. That's what they do. They play hide the salami with fucking olive oil. And they're going to look at me like, a Texan. They don't even know what Texas is, but they're going to look at me like that. But I'm going to Italy. I can't wait. I'm packing. I got my cowboy hat. Howdy. How we doing? I look good with it. I look good. This is a black one because class and style, the whole 9. I'm done with this country. I wake up, Atlantic City, 7 a.m., eating at a Wawa's, a microwave bacon, egg, and cheese at a Wawa's. By the way, Wawa's are disgusting. Everyone's like, oh, Wawa's are great. Wawa's are great. Wawa's are disgusting.
I love Wawa's.
Wawa's is like, if you see a Wawa's, the next thing you need to watch out for is like a Dollar Tree or like, like a check for cash place, because you're in a shithole. If there's a Wawa's, like a quick cashier check, cash on the spot, pawn shop area, and there's like a Dollar Tree down there, you're in a shithole.
Nah,
Look around. You're in a shithole. Look around your surroundings. Check it out. Look up in the air. Look in the sky. Look around you. You're in a shithole.
Everyone likes, Dollar Tree.
Fuck Dollar Tree, okay? If you're like hoarding toilet paper from Dollar Tree, you failed. You have failed. You did not win the lotto. Stop buying the tickets. Give it up, okay? Stop hoarding the toilet paper. Just move to Canada and get it over with, because life sucks. That's a low point of life, okay? It's not me that's saying this. This is not me that's saying this is a fact of society. It's a fact of society, people. Jersey is a shithole. We should sell the entire state to Live Golf. The Saudi Arabians will buy it, and they will make it a paradise. Think about AC. Think about AC. They can make that Dubai. Can you imagine Dubai? Dubai in Jersey? I'd be there every weekend. I haven't been to Jersey. I haven't been to AC since pre-pandemic times. And back then I said, I'm not coming back. I'm sitting there at the Hard Rock at the new club when it was new, when it was brand new. At the new club, little balcony in the back. I'm sitting there, I'm smoking a joint. Back then it was, club times, and I was a little crazy. I'm doing a little bit of Colombia's finest, a little bit of the white lightning outside.
That's
smoking. I'm a little crazy like that, a little crazy like that. Doing a little bit of Colombian bam bam. This is pre-fentanyl days. This is when you could do drugs. Now drugs are drugged with bad drugs. Back then you did drugs, you were doing real drugs. You were like, oh, I'm gonna blow a line of coke right now. This is what I'm gonna do. I knew it was coke. Now, you buy a fucking 8-ball from an 18-year-old on the boardwalk, that thing is baby powder and fentanyl. You're ODing. They hit you with Narcan. You have no idea where you are. You wake up in a shitty motel off the boardwalk, and you're like, what happened to me? And they're like, well, you bought bad drugs. And it happens to everybody. Everyone's dying. Everyone's buying bad drugs. Call me old-fashioned, but when I used to buy drugs, they were drugs. I'm at Tiki Day. This is a true story. At Tiki Day. We drive all the way home, 7 a.m. to Tiki Day. You were at Tiki Day.
I was.
Let me tell you something about Tiki Day. I'm too old for it. I'm over Tiki Day.
No, stop it, Jack.
Listen, Tiki Day, it was great, but I'm officially too old for it now. It's a sad truth. Hard to admit these types of things. It's like prematurely shaving your head because you actually are going bald. Okay, before you go completely bald, you shave it. It's the premature shit. That's how I feel about Tiki Day. It's the responsible thing to do is to shave your head early for going bald. Instead of walking around with the horseshoe receding hairline or the bald spot on top of your head, trying to save whatever hair you have remaining, just shave it. You're going bald. Accept it. I've accepted that I'm too old for Tiki Day.
No, Jack, you're like the star at Tiki Day.
I was there, 7 a.m., wake-up call from the wedding, hungover, eating Wawa's bacon, egg, and cheeses, made it home for this debacle of a day. I get out there, one of the 187 boats that were out there. I can't even make it to the head boat because now I'm old. I climb over like 7 boats and I'm out of breath. It's hot. It's 100 degrees. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm stepping over people I don't even know. People are laying out like seals.
It's dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous. There was titties, there was ass, a hint of death in the air. It was great. It was a great time. And oh, by the way, I just want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to all the dads. All the dads, your boats looked phenomenal. I enjoyed them greatly. Okay, I am thankful for your children allowing me on them and using them. Good for you. You have more faith in your kids than I do.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, I'm on this boat. I swear to God, I broke 2 handles on some dad's boat. It was a beautiful boat. Tuscan leather. Nice. Full surround sound. Gotta be 90 grand. 100,000, maybe 120,000. Let's go $120. Throw it out there. Who cares? Inflation. 120,000. Some 17-year-old sitting there with a fucking hide in his mouth and a fucking Truly. And he's looking at me. He's like, you like my boat, man? I'm like, oh, yeah, your boat. Yeah, This kid doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a driver's license. Yeah, your boat. Your boat's beautiful. Thank you. Tell your dad fucking taxes are nice. The tax write-off is very enjoyable. Okay, I look over. I go down to reach in the fucking storage bin. Snap one handle right off. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? The other one, I go over to reach the other little cubby, snap that handle right off. I'm like, come on, man. And what do? Like any respectable adult, you stage it perfectly. You put it back and you hope it doesn't fall. You're just like, there you go. You just put it back like nothing ever happened. And I walked, so the dad that has 2 broken handles in his palm right now that ripped them off probably this upcoming weekend looking for ropes. When you break those handles off, it is not because of your brute strength. It is because I did not understand the proper twist and pull motion of the boat cubbies.
That dad is upset right now, I bet.
Fuck him. There should be a disclosure, okay? Twist and pull, not just pull. I'm thinking a handle. I'm pulling the thing. The kid's going, you got to twist and pull. I said, listen, Junior, back up. This isn't my first rodeo. It's my second.
You know, we were out on Victor's double-decker pontoon.
I saw. And let me just say this. With the pontoons and the whole nine, I couldn't even make it down that way because it was mobbed. It was fucking mobbed. And it wasn't mobbed with the typical people. This year was a little different. Right?
It looked different, yeah.
It looked a little different. There was a lot of, MILFs out there. Women that have kids that are running around. Let me just say this. Kids nowadays are reckless. These kids are fucking reckless. And everyone says this all the time. You're getting to all other. No. These kids are fucking reckless. I was a reckless kid. I'm a reckless mid-20 adult, whatever. These kids are out of control. I have one kid come up to me. I don't know how he even had a Newport on water, but he had a Newport in one ear, and he's ripping a jewel thing, so it's like double cancer. It's just double cancer.
He's just trying to have fun, Jack.
That's what they all say. Just trying to have fun. He's like 15. He comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, you want drugs? I was like, nah, man, I don't want drugs. He's like, well, I got drugs if you want them. I was like, well, what drugs do you have? He's like, I got weed. I was like, I have weed. He's like, I got coke. I was like, is it coke or fentanyl? He's like, maybe both. I was like, okay. Wow. I said, you know what I want? I said, I want mushrooms. And the kid was like, well, I don't have that. I said, so you don't have drugs? I said, you don't have drugs. He's like, well, those are drugs. I said, those aren't drugs. Those are not drugs.
What are they?
Those are bad decisions. That's what those are. If you're fucking sitting there on Tiki Day ripping lines of fucking baby lactate powder and fucking fentanyl that you are calling it cocaine, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Go it swimming. Don't take the boat. Swim to shore. Save yourself. And I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck are the parents? Where are the parents? I have a problem nowadays. I really do. These kids are out of control, but it's not their fault. I blame the parents. I hold the parents responsible. I do. I hold these parents responsible. You know why? Because parents aren't like the old parents. Now, I think parenting changed. Maybe was it MySpace? No, it wasn't MySpace. MySpace didn't change parenting.
Don't you think that it's good that they give their kids a little freedom?
Freedom. I see some mother up there, C-section scars out with a G-string on, fucking sitting there funneling beers through her titties with some kid. I swear to God, this kid, I don't think he was 22. He didn't have a beard. Kid didn't have a beard. And he's sitting there funneling through some lady's titties. And she's going, this is great. This is the best time of my life. I just want to be happy. That's what I want to be happy. You're on your 3rd marriage in the name of happiness. Your kid is trying to sell me fentanyl. Your daughter has an OnlyFans account, but the only thing that matters is your happiness at 52. We have a problem in America.
Midlife crisis?
Midlife. These women are not. Let me tell everybody out there. Let me let you in on a little secret, okay? The Instagram, the YouTube, the Snapchat, the TikTok, it's called an algorithm, okay? Silicon Valley, they're in on the algorithm. You are not. You're not in on it. You are not going to get famous. Go make sure your kid's not selling fentanyl. Make sure little Timmy is not burning the neighborhood cats on fire. Let's get back to parenting.
You sound like a boomer, dude.
I'm telling you, after Tiki Day, I feel like one. I feel like a boomer. I'm sitting there surrounded by boats that are sinking, kids that have jet skis that are almost being run over. Okay, they have no idea what they're doing. I'm like, where are the parents? Oh, look, she's over there with a shit stain on her G-string, butt funneling Bush Lights with 22-year-olds.
That's gross.
I'm just saying, if you find yourself as a mid-50-year-old woman and you're hanging out with guys that have basketball jerseys on midday, you're fucking up. You are fucking up.
Did you catch Joe Cap's performance?
I actually did. It was quite nice.
It was dope.
It was the highlight of my day, actually.
Don't you just love Joe?
I love Joe. I'm doing my rose next. I'm getting my cornrows.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm getting my cornrows, but see the hat?
Yeah, I see it.
I'm a cowboy. I'm going to have cowboy cornrows underneath the hat in Italy on the Amalfi Coast. I'm out of this country. I'm tired of this shithole of a place. I'm over this horrible rock that we call the United States. I'm going to Italy, where people have class. They have culture. Nona makes pasta. Kids don't run around smoking hides. They don't even have hides. They squeeze olives. That's what they do. They squeeze olives. They walk on grapes, okay? It's culture. It's class. Maybe there's a little bit of corruption. Yes, gasoline is, they sell by the liter over there. And by the liter, it's $97 a liter. That's like $300 a gallon.
You're escaping to Italy? Is that what you're telling us?
I may never come back. I may never come back. By the time this episode's out, I'm going to be on a beach with my feet in the black sand. The black sand beach. That's where I'm going to be. Pazientano. I'm not even saying it right. Pazientano. I don't care. That's where I'm going to be. Amalfi Coast. Class. Okay? You cannot have cappuccino after 11. That's a fact. That's just a known fact of Italy. I'm just giving you guys little nuggets of classy information.
I like the way you said cappuccino.
You cannot have a cappuccino after 11 a.m. It's a known fact. It's a sin. It's a sin. You're a classless hag. That's not it. They don't even let you in the border. They leave you in Switzerland.
Don't they have siesta in Italy?
Oh, big siesta. 3 to 4. 3 to 4 siesta. Then you wake up. Then it's a light, a little light, like dinner. Dinner starts like 5, and then it carries. It's a very relaxing. It's a leisure. It's very leisure.
Reservations at 9.
Yes. Leisure activity. That's what I'm going to be doing. A lot of linen, a lot of light clothing, big hats. I'm ready to go. By the way, speaking of ready to go, we're ready to go to war. I got the travel notification. The United States, for anybody else that is traveling abroad right now, anybody else that is going anywhere, the United States has put a travel warning for American citizens. If you live underneath a rock, if you're Patrick Star from SpongeBob, let me fill you in.
Yeah, what's happening?
We're going to war, Bryce, with China. We're going to war with China.
They got a lot of people.
They got a lot of people, but they're not as big as us. They're like half people. So if you count them, you can't count them as full people. You can only count them as like half. Okay, so if you stack them on top of each other, like 1.2 billion, whatever it is, it's only like really 600 million American. The yen over there is nothing. They have it's like the yen, like $100 in America is like 1,000 yen over there. That's how we have to count the people.
Are we really going to war?
We're going to war. Nancy Pelosi, that old, decrepit windbag with huge fake tits. The woman's like 80, and she's got giant fake titties.
Leave her alone. She's old.
I tell you what, if grandma was packing knockers like that, I may have to give that gilf a ride, dude. You see that gilf? She's a gilf. Nancy Pelosi's got them titties. I'm surprised she wasn't at Tiki Day doing a little funnel.
You're sick, Jack.
I'm just saying, dude, you see those wind socks? Dude, there's a picture of her in Italy on the black sand beaches, walking around in a one-piece. Big old titties. You got to pull up a picture of Nancy Pelosi's titties. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, you got to look for it yourself. You got to look. Everyone's like, why would you say things like this, Jack? Why would you say? Point out the lie. Point out that Nancy Pelosi has huge fake titties. Now, if you're a gilf, if you're a grandmother that old and you're still getting plastic surgery that late in life, you have ulterior motives, okay? You are not saying the true facts of life. Nancy Pelosi, you see them? You see them?
What are these for? Why does she have these?
Those are for making deals with Congress. Those are what that's for. She walks into Joe Biden's office, 9 a.m., slaps the guy around, wakes him up, cranks up the oxygen, and whips out those big titties and puts them in his face and says, Joe, we need $2 trillion, $1 trillion for each titty. And he's like, oh, yeah, titties. $1 trillion a titty? Yes, Joe, we need $1 trillion a titty. And sign here, Joe. Okay. And back in my day, and he said, Joey, love is love. And Joey loves titties. And he signs on the dotted line, sign Joey. And now she's over in Taiwan. And you know why Joe Biden is signing documents on Zoom and why Nancy Pelosi's in Taiwan dragging us into World War III?
Why?
Money. That bitch got ulterior motives. She needs a BBL next. She already has the titties. Nancy's going to get the BBL next. 80 is the new 60. She's ready to run. That bitch is ready to fuck. She's ready.
You think she's fucking?
Her husband just got arrested for a DUI and a DWI. Rear-ended somebody in Napa Valley. Big money guy. Crashes right into somebody, gets arrested. You can pull up his mugshot too. This guy has drugs in the system and he's hammered drunk. She is on the opposite side of the world. He is 76. She is almost 80. The two of them are living their best life. You know what they did? They chose happiness. They chose happiness. I gotta be happy. I wanna be happy. That's what it's all about. Everyone's choosing happiness now. No one cares. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone's selfish. Facebook, that's what it was. It wasn't MySpace. It was Facebook that ruined society.
Speak.
Facebook ruined society. As soon as that came out, that was it. Everyone got selfish. Everyone wanted likes. Everyone wanted followers. Everyone thinks they're going to be famous. And now you have old people butt funneling bush lights on Lake Mayapack, fake titties in Taiwan, an old drunk swinger on drugs rear-ending people in Napa Valley. We are going to be in World War III over microchips because Nancy Pelosi wants her South Beach home. That's what it's about. Look that up too. $5 million investment in a microchip company from Nancy Pelosi's husband, from this decrepit, old, corrupt, fucking windbag that is drinking fucking martinis and popping some uppers. He's got the good Quaaludes, dude. This guy's got the good shit. He's drinking martinis, little white wine in Napa. Napa's beautiful. I tell you what, the guy has got class. I'm saying I'd be doing probably worse. If I was in his position, I'd be doing worse. He's popping a couple Quaaludes. He's inking deals. He's doing stock trading, insider stock trading. They locked up Martha Stewart for $250,000 of stock trading. That poor woman. Martha, she's down with the homies. Her and Snoop are boys. She went to Bedford Women's Correctional Facility for 8 months. It was less than a year. Sean, what do you think? Less than a year? You remember when Martha Stewart was knitting in prison? Yeah. Orange is the New Black was written because of Martha Stewart doing time.
You think so?
Oh, you can look that up too. I'm giving out facts.
Dropping gems.
Nancy Pelosi's husband, $5 million investment in microchips. What does she do? She just passes legislation to allow the United States to start manufacturing microchips. Who is the world's leader in production of microchips? Taiwan. They produce 67% of the world's microchips.
That's a coincidence.
The last visit we had to Taiwan was 1996. A United States representative going over there. 1996. Why out of nowhere? With a war in the Ukraine, gas at all times high. China, tensions, unbelievable. I mean, the stress from the situation is just oozing out of Biden's pores. The guy's aging in front of our eyes from the tensions of China. And she chooses to go against everybody's well wishes and take a flight to Taiwan? For what? For diplomatic relations? Bullshit. She went over there. She had a $5 million investment. She wanted to make sure that Taiwan was going to start producing microchips in the United States. shaking hands, kissing babies, inking backdoor deals with big fake titties. Nancy needs that BBL. Nancy needs that South Beach home. This is what it is. They chose happiness. Life's too short, Bryce. Life is too short.
I'm in shock.
I'm shocked myself. Let me tell you something. After watching Nancy Pelosi get off that airplane, she took those steps like a ring fighter, like McGregor walking to the ring. Have you seen her come down with the arms? And she walks out with the big fake titties, ready to go. And she's ready to go. She's got the strut. And she walks up to little 4'0" Taiwan president. And she goes, Ping, move over. I got deals to make. And he's all, yes. Would you like $5? $5 nail? $5 pedicure? $5 pedicure? She goes, no $5 pedicure, Zim. Move out of the way, Ping. I got deals to make.
You think they like fake tits in Taiwan?
They like fake titties anywhere. That's a staple of the human race at this point. It's not even like, I think like those tribes that live in the jungle of like the Amazon and shit, you know? Like, fuck that, no. Like the African tribes, you know, the ones on National Geographic with the big fucking hanging titties, the ones that like, you know, the whole village sucks on, you know, got 4 babies sucking on each titty, a fucking goat in there, the goat's even on the titty milk. And they're like, if you showed a picture of fake titties to those women, the train is coming through. You heard that, Bryce? The train is coming through.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
See that? That's why.
The titty train.
The
when do you
titty
think
train.
she got those installed? Like, how long ago?
Oh, those are another picture. Sean, what do you think? Her third set, fourth set?
Probably third.
Third set. Those are the celebratory titties. After, she definitely got a set for Obama, and then she got another set when Trump was out. So these are recent. Those are celebratory titties. Really? She celebrated for Obama. Obama's new titties. She got them. Thank God for Obama diversity. These are diversity titties. And then Trump was out. The bad man is gone. The orange man is gone. We need to celebrate new titties.
You think taxpayers are paying for those?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, dude.
1,000%. Those are tax. I think we should all have a squeeze. All of our tax dollars went to it. I have nothing against Nancy Pelosi having big fake titties. My thing is, she's selfish. She's holding on to them for herself. We should all have a share. We should all have just a feel above polite. She's old. Politeness over the dress, little cop of feel. Like, you know, you're passing each other on an airplane aisle. You know, like you don't mean to do it, but it's just like a little brush, like oh, sorry, excuse me, I'm coming through. That's what we need for Nancy Pelosi. Just have her stand in line at the White House, get the whole line going right out there on the Capitol steps, and just let everybody go by. Yeah, abortion. Yeah, everyone free. Titty grab. And that's how they do it. That's how they sell votes. Selling votes by grabbing Nancy Pelosi's titties.
Now let's get serious for a second. The amount of money that she's paid by the taxpayers versus
she makes shit.
So
taxpayer-wise, makes shit.
So we didn't really pay for them.
Dude, the corrupt deals that she has swung and swindled on our backs, on the labor of the United States taxpayer, we deserve a titty grab. Sean, you vote for titty grab?
Yes.
Amen. I vote for titty. That's 2 hands up for titty grab. If I had 4 thumbs, I put 4 thumbs up for titty grabs.
All right, I guess I vote.
Do you take the moral high road?
No.
You wouldn't titty grab Nancy Pelosi. I know you. You'd freeze the last minute.
I would do it.
You would walk up. You'd like, if there was a line and she was there and she would entice you, she'd be like, you know, these are nice. She's like, JFK grabbed the left one. And you'd be like, oh, well, JFK.
If Camelot did it, yeah, I'll do it.
That would be me. I'd be like, really, Bill? Bill Clinton? He grabbed the right titty? She'd be like, Bill grabbed the right one every night on his way to the White House. I got $12 billion out of Bill on the right titty. JFK right here on the left. I would have grabbed him. JFK and Bill Clinton touched those titties.
Hold on. You know what I need again? I need that conversation between Nancy and Biden again.
I'm telling you,
Give me
dude.
another one.
And Joe Biden, did you see? Dude, it's embarrassing. The guy's got COVID again. And they don't even know where he is. Like, he has no idea. He gets up there, and they have him on Zoom today, and he has no idea if it's mute. And he's like, and you know, America, hey, hold on, young lady. Is this on mute? Can you hear me? And she's like, oh, yeah, and Kamala Harris, yes, Joe, we all hear you. We're here, Joe. We're here, but are we actually here? I hear you, but are we here in this room as people in one place? We're here together in red. I'm in a red suit. We're all here. Joe's like, oh, great. And the sad part is about this entire thing is we're all gonna die. They're leading us to nuclear war for real. We're gonna be in a giant, and when we look up after like a giant mushroom cloud, and let's say like Baltimore, no one's gonna miss fucking Baltimore. After the mushroom cloud goes off in Baltimore, we're gonna see this guy, and he's gonna be like, can you believe we had a mushroom cloud? Oh, I haven't seen that since 1941. And my grandpappy, he told me, he said, Joe, you see those two men kissing on the corner? I know it's 1952, but that's love. And love is love, Joey. And yeah, the mushroom cloud's bad. It's real bad. But on the bright side, Hunter can't buy crack in Baltimore anymore. And that's a good thing. Because where am I? What am I saying again? Oh, Nancy, I need those titties. That's what it is.
While we're all burning from radiation, you're going to be escaped to Italy, aren't you?
I'm going to be in Italy. This entire place, this entire shithole of a country can go down the fucking tubes. And I say that kindly, okay? But after sitting on the Garden State, I'd like to see someone disagree with me. Drive through Jersey and tell me this entire place should not be sold to the Saudi Arabians. The Saudi Arabians are doing it right. I've seen what they've done with Live Golf. It's fucking phenomenal. Live Golf have you seen the Live Golf?
No, tell me.
Oh, have you seen the meltdown?
No.
The Live Golf golfer meltdowns?
No, man.
Oh, dude, the golfers can say shit back to the crowd. In Live Golf, the golfers, there's hecklers. People go and they heckle these guys. And now Live Golf, the Saudis don't like the hecklers. They don't like people shitting on their parade, okay? And I respect this. They were at Trump National, they did a thing. One guy goes out there and he heckles, I gotta pull it up. It's a clip. I think it's on TikTok. It's Live Golf. The guy has a complete meltdown. He goes out there and some heckler's like, you know, he's like, hey.
Do it for the Saudi royal family. Come on, man.
One more time and we'll escort you out.
Okay, I'm so sorry. $100 million. That's all it took for him to come here. And I guess forget about that journalist that was chopped up by the Saudi government. Hey, Phil, give us a wave. Let's go. Yeah.
I love it. I am so for Live Golf. So if anybody doesn't know, the Saudi Arabians went and started their own golf league because the American League, the PGA Tour, which has been around since fucking Moses wore short pants, sucks. Okay? PGA sucks. And Saudis have more money than God. They have trillions of dollars in oil money in the desert. These people, they're like smart. They are so smart with it. They don't part with a blood nickel. You know how they build Dubai? They get all the Mongolians that don't know anything, and they tease them with the internet. They go, hey, Mongolians, come over here. Build us a city in the desert. Complete slave labor. They bring them over, they dangle the internet in front of them like a carrot. And these people are like, oh, the internet. Yes, that's it. You get the internet. Now build buildings in 125-degree heat. Build them, skyscrapers in the middle of a fucking desert. And these people do it all for the internet.
How do they do that, man?
Dude, yeah. How do they do that? Easy. Because they're smart and they understand how the world works. And everything in this world is built on the backs of a minority less than everybody else. I'm sorry. Everyone watching this right now, guess where your phone was made? In a fucking Chinese camp factory by Uyghur slaves.
What is that? What's Uyghur?
The Uyghurs are a Western Muslim tribe in China that China has now enslaved. They put them in all human camps. There's like 1 million people. If you become CCP, you get a Uyghur. They just give you a Uyghur if you become Chinese Communist Party member. It's fucked up. That's why Tiger Woods boycotted it. Tiger Woods boycotted Live Golf for $800 million. They offered Tiger $800 million. And Tiger took a moral high ground and said, I don't want a slave. I'm not going to support slaves. So I don't need your $800 million. On the other hand, Phil Mickelson, he happily took the money and a Mongolian slave.
No way.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is it. They're handing out big fat checks to golfers that never had money. These guys are driving range pros. They were living on Bush Light and fucking Wawa, heated up fucking hot dogs that had more miles rolling on those little rollers. Those hot dogs had more miles on them than the cars they drove into that gas station on, okay? And they're eating that shit because they can't afford food. That is the reality of the golf business, okay? The only top 10 make money. Everybody else suffers in silence. They're golf slaves. That's what they are for the PGA Tour. So now the slave hands wanted to get paid. These golfers, they're tired of treated like slaves. They said, wow, I can get paid and I get a slave. I can get my own Mongolian slave from Saudi Arabia. This is amazing. Sign me up.
Oh, man.
These people bit hook, line, and sinker. They took the bait. They ate the cheese like a rat in a maze. They ate the cheese. And I am for Live Golf. I'm for it. Just because of meltdowns like that.
Wow.
It's exciting. I think it should be allowed in every sport.
Slaves?
Well, meltdowns.
Right.
I mean, depending on the athlete, he may say, he's slaving for the money type of thing, but, that could be going on nowadays. I mean, the WNBA, they really don't get paid that much. Maybe they're slaving for the money. I don't know. Brittany Griner, she had to go, work in Russia. Now she became an actual Russian slave.
Oh, dude.
Just saying. She did. She talked a lot of shit about America.
Don't you feel bad for her?
I travel. I think if you get arrested in another country and the whole thing, it's horrible. Okay, it's horrible. And I think we should get her back. Just on principle. Brittany Griner should be back in America. Trade for whatever. I get it. The warlord of death that we're going to trade away to get her back.
Sounds like you got a butt coming.
I'm a Jet fan. I know what a bad deal is. That's a bad deal. That's a bad trade, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad trade, because, he murders people and she occasionally hits a three-pointer. I'm saying it's a bad trade because I've never seen his three-point shooting percentage. I know what hers is. It's trash. I've never seen his maybe the guy is a dead-eye. Maybe he is the Steph Curry of the Russian merchant arms dealing world. Man. Maybe he can nail a three-pointer. I don't know. I've never seen him on the court. But I'm saying if we're trading for him for her, one-on-one, we don't know the potential we have. We're giving up an asset for her that hated America. Just show a little gratitude. Be a little grateful. When she comes back, go back to the people. Go to a Wawa's. Hand out lottery tickets in the hood. Do something. That's what I would do. I'd come back and be like, America's great. Here's lottery tickets in Baltimore to everybody from a Wawa's. Go have fun. Run. America's great.
Isn't it hot in here?
Dude, it's unbelievable. I'm sweating like Mike Tyson in a spelling bee. It's so hot. I got to take my hat off. I got to take my cowboy hat off. I love the cowboy hat. I'm packing for Italy, and I'm going through all my hats. I have a lot of hats. Italy is it's a hat country.
Are you one of those people who you're gonna be a new person in Italy, right? Like they're gonna think you're a goddamn cowboy, right?
Bryce, I have a whole new life. I have a whole new life ahead of me. I have a whole new life ahead of me. I'm going over there. You see, I don't want to hear about the housing market is ready to crash. The babies still don't have formula. American farmers are being bought out by Bill Gates and China. I'm going to Italy, where I can't hear the sounds of nuclear bombs from the hilltops of Tuscany. I can't hear the sounds of nuclear warfare from the Amalfi Coast. You know what I do here, though? You know what I do here? I hear, you know what that is? It's a pop of a champagne cork.
What else?
And a little pour, as it settles.
Your sound effects are amazing.
It's flashbacks. Those aren't sound effects. These are flashbacks. These are memories I'm reliving. I'm going to be living them in real life next week. This time next week, you're going to see me. I'm going to be in Rome. I'm going to be, like the Romans. Oh, so nice. Escusi.
Yeah, is that what they sound like?
That's what they sound like. Vino, please. Por favor, grazie.
What about the sound of grapes being squished?
I can't do the sound of the grapes being squished.
Yes,
It's a very vulgar sound. I'm not vulgar. That's classless American vulgarism that I will not partake in. I have too much culture now. I have too much culture to be inside with squishy, wet, mushy sounds.
Hold on. What's your pig going to do while you're gone?
She's going to get fat. That's why I have an orchard. I let her outside. She goes, she eats the apples. She eats the peaches. She eats the plums.
You didn't want to bring her to Italy?
I would bring her to Italy. But see, Italians look at pigs a little different.
Really?
They raise them to eat them. They raise them to eat them. That's a drawback for me. Everyone asks me all the time, they're like, are you ever going to eat your pig? I say no. They ask me if I eat pork. I say yes. And the best way I can describe it is like living in inland China. Is it right to eat a dog? No, but they do it. Do they eat their dogs? No, they eat the neighbor's dog.
Yo.
That's what it is. That's how I feel. I'm not going to eat my pet, but I'll eat, someone else's farm pet.
You're crazy.
I'm just saying. Get ready, because I'm all ready to go. I'm ready to give up. When China takes over, I'm going to be up front first one, CCP. I'm signing up, Chinese Communist Party. I want a Uyghur slave. My pig, I'll eat the fucking pig. I'll eat, not my pig, someone else's pig. We'll have the dog festival in like Indiana, like inland United States. It's going to be like inland China. Like just wild shit. They're going to be eating rattlesnakes in Texas, fucking, dogs in Indiana. When China takes over, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I hope that time never comes.
I'm ready. I'm preparing now. I'm putting this out so that way later, when China comes, I can say, hey, I was always on your side. I rooted for Yao Ming versus Shaq. I was the lone one.
Where's your patriotism?
Patriotism? This is America, baby. Everything's for sale. No. Everything's for sale.
No.
You can buy my loyalty like that. Just like, how much yen? How much yen? I'll buy it. I'll take it. I'll sell it.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Give me the yen. That's what I'm about. Give me the yen. I'm about making a deal, okay? The only two things that make me happy in life, okay? I'll tell you right now. Class experience, just pure culture, class experience. That's number one. And two is a deal. I love a deal. BJ's, Costco, Stulant. These aren't stores. These are my friends. I like bargains. I like deals. I will happily sell the state of Jersey to Saudi Arabia for $1.87 gasoline. We'll get gasoline and AC will be Dubai. I will happily sign up for the CCP. Give me the yen. Give me a Uyghur. I'm ready to run. I'm ready to go.
Then say goodbye.
Say goodbye. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm out of this country. I'm done. I'm done. Joe Biden. Old Joey here. Old Joey has fucking ruined me. He's ruined me. I may never come back. I may never come back. I don't know what I'm going to do when I do get back. The reality of the situation is I'm probably going to be back.
Jack, we were going to miss you if you weren't coming back.
I'm probably going to be back. And when I do get back, then I'm going to be telling everybody how beautiful Italy is and how this place sucks. I'm going to be unbearable to be around. When I get back, I'm going to have just like this sense of arrogance and class like never before seen. It's going to be embarrassing. I'm going to be showing people my jewelry, my sunglasses. This is from Rome. See this Louis Vuitton? See this Gucci? See this Gucci? This Gucci, this is from Rome. This is nice. This is real leather. This isn't, see this right here? This isn't Lower East Side. I bought this at a bodega. I bought this from, Lil Jimmy on the corner selling fucking fake Louis and Gucci. No, this is Rome. This is nice.
What do you think they'll say in Rome about that tattoo on the left side of your head?
Oh, they'll love it. They'll love it. I'm going to be at the Vatican. They're going to look at me. They're going to be like, the guy's going to call me out. The Pope is going to call me out. He's going to say, rise. And by the way, Vatican, free entry. Free entry. No 10% of your weekly income. Free entry.
I hear that call back.
Free entry. That had some blowback. That had some blowback.
Did it?
It had a little blowback.
Well, how?
I don't want to get into it, but that had some blowback.
Tell us next.
Let's just say I can't go back to the church.
They heard it?
Let's just say I can't go back to the church. I have to find a new church.
Jack.
I have to find a new church.
Was it worth it?
100%. I listened to an hour and a half of how I have to give 10% of my weekly income to the church. They can't listen to 10 minutes of my opinion on the whole deal?
Tell them where they can find that if they want to hear what you're talking about.
Spotify, YouTube. It would be episode 27, season 2. It's the economy, stupid. That was in that episode. The old church rant.
This guy Jack is.
If you want to know how I feel about Jesus and the church, go back to that. I don't have time today. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I need to go pack.
Wrap it up, baby.
As they say in Italy, ciao.